Hi everyone, welcome to the Celebrity Diaries. Gerald Levert, a compelling addition to American soul music, left an enduring heritage in the business. Naturally introduced to a melodic family with his dad, Eddie Levert, being the lead vocalist of the prestigious R&B soul band. The Oge's Gerald's ability was evident. He rose to unmistakable quality as a vocalist, lyricist, and maker, storing up a total asset of $5 million when of his inauspicious passing in November 2006. One of his striking commitments was as an individual from the R&B bunch. Levert was close by his sibling Sha Levert and companion imprint Gordon. He was also important for the super gathering LSG, which included Keith Smack and Johnny Gill all through his profession. Levert delivered a sum of 9 solo collections, 6 with Levert, 2 with his father, and 2 with LSG. Not exclusively was he an entertainer, however, he likewise had an eye for ability, credited with finding R&B bunches like Discourteous Young Men at Large and One of the Young Ladies. Levert's effect stretched out past his own music. He was an individual from people of color. Joined exhibiting his cooperative soul inside the R&B local area, his abilities were perceived with honors like the Grammy Grant for Best Conventional R&B Vocal Execution for his single In My Tunes at the 50th Yearly Grammy Grants, despite the fact that he was unfit to acknowledge the honor himself. His sibling, Sha Levert, a previous individual from Levert, did as such for his sake. Posum asly Gerald Levert kept on getting acknowledgment for his commitments to music in 2013. He was regarded in his old neighborhood of Cleveland, Ohio, with enlistment into the musicality and blues music corridor of Acclaim, close by the Oges. This affirmation established his place as a critical figure in the set of experiences of soul music, guaranteeing that his heritage lives on for a long time into the future. Gerald Levert's excursion in the realm of music started in Cleveland, Ohio, where he was brought into the world in July 1966 to Eddie Levert, the frontman of the Oges, and Martha, his better half, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Developing up in Shaker Levels, a suburb of Cleveland, music was a steady presence in youthful Gerald's life. He frequently labeled alongside his dad and the band to their exhibitions, absorbing the rhythms and tunes that would shape his future in any event. During his secondary school years, Levert's enthusiasm for music was unquestionable. In 1983, while still in his adolescence, he collaborated with his more youthful sibling Sha Levert 1968-208 and companion Mark Gordon to frame the threesome. Levert, this denoted the start of his melodic venture, establishing the groundwork for what would turn into a wonderful profession in music. Switches took off with the arrival of his introduction collection Private Line in 1991, which quickly climbed to the top of the R&B outlines. The next year, he united with his dad for the outline, besting R&B single Child Clutch, further cementing his presence in the music scene in 1997. Gerald Levert left on another melodic endeavor, uniting indeed with individual artists Keith Smack and Johnny Gill to make the stalwart supergathering LSG. Their cooperative exertion came about in the arrival of the collection Levert Smack Gill that very year, which took off to achievement, selling more than 2 million duplicates. This achievement cemented their status as an awe-inspiring phenomenon in the R&B scene. Cooperative energy was obvious, charming crowds with their deep harmonies and irresistible rhythms not restricted to one type. Levert exhibited his adaptability by working together with gospel artist Yolanda Adams on a version of R. Kelly's I Accept I Can Fly. His abilities broadened past the studio as he loaned his voice to the soundtrack of the 2002 narrative, remaining in the shadows of Motown, conveying profound interpretations of works of art like Shotgun and Connect. I'll Be There, expanding on the victory of their introduction collection. LSG kept on making waves in the music business, delivering LSG-2 out of 2003. This sophomore exertion exhibited their aggregate ability and reaffirmed their capacity to convey groundbreaking hits. Levert's melodic venture didn't end there. He proceeded to work together with specialists, leaving his mark on the business as his last melodic attempts included uniting with Jim Brickman for the genuine song My Holy Messenger and adding to rapper Styles P's collection Time Is Cash with the track Genuine. Furthermore, he rejoined with previous bandmates, Keith Sweet and Johnny Gill, on the melody. They knew it all together, exhibiting the perseverance through fellowship between them in 2005. Levert added one more achievement to his discography with the arrival of his 10th collection of voices, exhibiting his persevering enthusiasm for making music that resounded with crowds all over the acting profession. Gerald Levert, known for his profound voice and melodic ability, likewise wandered into the universe of acting, making an imprint on TV screens. His acting excursion started with a noteworthy job as Charles Youthful on The Jamie Foxx Show in November 1998. Watchers were acquainted with his personality in the episode Simply Don't Do It, where he made an enduring impression. Levert's appeal and moxie radiated through procuring him acclaim for his presentation close by Jamie Foxx, and Jo Marie Peyton Levert's acting gifts were further displayed in the series final of The Jamie Foxx Show named Until the End of Time, which circulated in January 2001. In this impactful episode, he assumed a critical part in the wedding service of Jimmy and Extravagant, depicted by Jamie Foxx and Garcelle B. Levert's presence added a bit of melodic sorcery to the event as he serenaded the couple close by individual artists. Gladys Knight, what's more, Marilyn MCU proceeding to investigate his acting skills, Levert made his last broadcast appearance on The Parkers in November 2003, precisely 3 years prior to his passing. In this episode, he depicted the job of T's dad carrying warmth and profundity to the character Levert's exhibition, which reverberated with crowds, displaying his adaptability as an entertainer all through his magnanimity acting profession. Gerald Levert's energy for narrating and his inborn ability for execution, shown brilliantly in his commitments to TV, left a permanent imprint on the hearts of viewers, further establishing his status as a diverse ability in the amusement industry. Gerald Levert wasn't simply a melodic ability, he was likewise profoundly focused on having a beneficial outcome through magnanimous work and altruism. One thing that touched his heart was the battle against HIV. Levert utilized his stage to bring issues to light and support different associations committed to this cause, including the American Establishment for Help's Research (AAR). This establishment is centered around financing research, counteraction treatment training, and promotion connected with HELP's. Levert's inclusion stretched out to ARR's yearly Film Against HELP celebration, a significant raising support occasion starting around 1993 that has created more than $22 million for significant HELP's research. This affair has been facilitated by eminent figures like Lady Elizabeth Taylor, Sharon Stone Dame, and Sir Elton John. Notwithstanding his work with AAR, Levert additionally loaned his help to associations like the American Heart Association and its division, the American Stroke Association. These associations are devoted to diminishing handicap and demise from cardiovascular sickness and stroke. The American Stroke Association intends to diminish stroke risk through schooling and mindfulness programs with the objective of lessening stroke occurrences by 25% by 2010. They collaborated with other clinical relationships to send off the Give Me 5 crusade intended to bring issues to light of stroke side effects and advance fast reaction for ideal patient consideration. Levert's generous endeavors stretched out past well-being-related causes. He was additionally engaged with Youngster Recover USA and associations zeroed in on addressing the requirements of manhandled and disregarded kids to break the pattern of misuse. Furthermore, he upheld Bid 2 Beat, a yearly amusement memorabilia closeout helping life beat. This sale included a wide exhibit of things, including marked photos, unique craftsmanship, big-name encounters, and more, with continued going towards supporting people impacted by HIV through his devotion to worthy missions. Gerald Levert has shown his obligation to make a positive contrast on the planet. Past his music vocation, his promotion and support for different associations keep on moving others to contribute to significant causes and make a contrast in the existences of those out of luck. Individual life, Gerald Levert's own life was pretty much as fascinating as his proficient undertakings. Gerald and Kim Whitley's story peruses like a page from an exemplary romance book with its turns. What's more, turns feelings of grief and persevering companionship. They shared a bond that started in youth experiencing childhood in the equivalent Shaker Levels area in Ohio. Lifelong companions turned darlings. Their relationship bloomed after some time, with Kim affectionately reviewing Gerald as her first genuine romance. The romantic tale, anyway, was not without its Alice. Kim's folks communicate. Dee worries about her relationship with a performer, yet she depended on her instinct opposing their desires to seek after her affection for Gerald. In spite of their profound association, their contrasting assumptions for the relationship caused them to head out in different directions on various occasions just to end up stepped back together. By their persevering through companionship, the intricacies of their relationship were further featured by outside impacts like Monique's association. Thanks for watching this video.